Quantum jumping and energy manipulation is an intriguing and increasingly discussed topic in the realms of metaphysics, spirituality, and manifestation. It's rooted in the idea that Earth serves as a cosmic school, a place where humans can learn to harness and manipulate energy for manifestation purposes. Inspired by quantum physics and multiverse theories, to quantum jump is to jump into an alternate version of reality where different choices have led to different outcomes. It refers to the idea of moving across different realities or dimensions, which is easily done when a person learns how to manipulate energy. This concept is more than just a scientific hypothesis. It's a tool for personal transformation, offering a pathway to tap into the vast potential of our existence. Everything in the universe is energy, and this energy can be redirected and shaped by our intentions and our thoughts. Dolores Cannon, a pioneer in the field of past life regression and manifestation, spoke about this often. Listen here as she discusses energy and what we truly are at the core of our being.
When we decided to come here, we constructed this thing out of the energy, because everything is energy, and that's how it works. When we all began, we were all part of God. This beautiful light, this huge energy, total love, we all began there. And God decided He wanted to learn, He wanted to know, He was curious. So what happened? He burst out in all directions. It burst out in all directions, and when it did, all these tiny sparks flew out in all directions. Some of these sparks became galaxies, some of them became universes, many of them became your own individual soul. When I take people back in the sessions to find out what you really are, all they see is a tiny little spark of light. That's what your soul is, your spirit, a tiny little spark of light. And that's how you all began. You are not a body, you have a body. This is just a suit of clothes, a costume you're wearing right now to play this part, this role in this stage play that you're involved in. Everything is an illusion, nothing is real.
She also often discussed how we are here to learn how to manipulate energy.
But I said the most important lesson you come to learn before you graduate, how to manipulate energy, which means creativity. You have complete control over your life.
Practices like meditation and visualization are seen as ways to consciously influence the energy around us, so we are able to manifest our desires into our physical reality. But these should be employed in very specific ways to change the consciousness permanently and create the quantum jump. And in a moment, I'm going to show you a powerful way to do this so that you can use quantum jumping to access the dimension where your reality is a tangible experience. First, let's discuss the idea that Earth is a school for learning to create and manipulate energy. Once again, listen to Dolores Cannon talking about the Earth School and the possibility of experiencing other dimensions.
Earth is nothing but a school that you signed on here to experience. There are many schools out there because when we start out, God said, learn everything that's possible, everything there is, things you can't even imagine, and then bring it back to me. When you start on the schools, you go to other planets, you go to other dimensions. You have to know what all of that is like. And I proved this by taking hundreds of people. I never know where they're going to go. I think they're going to go in a past life. They don't. They go on these other planets, other dimensions, and they learn whatever it is to be learned there. So you are the producer, director, and actor in your own play. You're also the script writer. But the script is being written as it goes along. You know what that means? You can change the script anytime you want. You're the writer, you're the actor. You don't like the way the scene is going? Change it. This is how much power we have and we don't realize it.
This adds a deeper layer of meaning to our human experience. It suggests that our life challenges, joys, and journeys are all opportunities to master the art of energy manipulation. By understanding the laws of energy and manifestation, we can create more purposeful and fulfilling lives. You can use the following practice to assist you in learning how to manipulate energy with your mind and quantum jump into other dimensions. First, you'll want to prepare your mind and body. Start with a relaxation phase to prepare your mind and body. Breathe deeply for a few moments in through your nose and out through your mouth. Some individuals like to imagine progressive muscle relaxation, starting at the top of their head and slowly moving down to their feet. The goal is to reach a state of calm and centeredness, where your usual mental chatter subsides. To suspend the mind's thoughts on everyday activities, a very useful practice is to ask yourself, where will my next thought come from? You can even try this now to discover how this stops your mental chatter. You can also incorporate other senses that stop your mental chatter by asking things such as, what will my next thought smell like? Or what will my next thought taste like? If that sounds silly to you, I encourage you to try it now to see how this hijacks your thinking processes and how it removes unwanted thoughts from remaining at the surface of your mind. Step 2 is to create a quantum space. Once you are relaxed and have your mind focused on the practice, visualize a space that represents limitless possibilities. This could be a room filled with doors, a galaxy with many stars, or any other scene that resonates with the idea of infinite potential to you. In this visualization, each door or star represents a different reality, dimension, or potential experience that you can quantum jump to. Step 3 is to identify your desired reality. You do this in a way that is appealing to the inner workings of your mind. In this quantum space in your mind, imagine one of the doors or the stars glowing brighter than the others. This represents the reality that you're going to jump into. Focus on that glowing element intently and imagine its unique characteristics. What does this reality look like behind the door or the bright light of the star? What experiences or feelings does it encompass? What do you get to experience there that is different than your current experience of reality? Step 4 is to engage in a quantum dialogue. In your mind's eye, approach the chosen element and engage in a mental dialogue with it. Ask this version of reality, what do you require of me to enter your dimension? And then take a few moments to listen for intuitive responses. This dialogue will help you clarify what changes or attitudes you need to adopt to align with this desired reality. Imagine yourself putting on a cloak that embodies these changes. If there is a particular change that seems challenging for you to adopt, imagine yourself writing this positive attribute on a large piece of tape in Sharpie marker, and then placing that piece of tape on your forehead. It might say, Supreme Self-Confidence, or something like limitless abundance. This represents a label. We all carry around labels about ourselves, and you can choose any label that you'd like. Once the label is in place, imagine it meshing with your skin and becoming a part of you. Imagine the energy of the words infusing into your consciousness, aligning your mindset with the essence of what you are creating. The goal is to create a mental and emotional shift that aligns you with a new reality so you may enter it. Step 5 is the quantum leap visualization. Once you feel confident that you have adopted these attributes in your mind, imagine yourself stepping into or merging with this glowing element. Feel the shift as you align with this new reality, and visualize how this change manifests in your life. Imagine experiencing these desired changes and living from them, feeling them as if they're real right now for as long as you're able to do so. 6 is to anchor the experience. As you conclude the visualization, ask this dimension to give you a piece of this reality to keep with you in your mind. This could be a symbol, a feeling, or a word. You can then return to your normal state of consciousness, carrying this anchor with you. It serves as a reminder of the shift and helps integrate the experience into your life. To anchor the visualization process of quantum jumping more deeply in the mind and ensure it remains a vivid and accessible part of your consciousness, several techniques can be employed. The first one is to create a physical anchor. Translate the symbol, feeling, or word received from this visualization into a physical object. For instance, if the symbol is a rose, you might carry a small rose charm. Every time you see or touch this object, it reminds you of the shift and reinforces its reality. 2 is journaling. You can write down the details of your visualization, especially the symbol, feeling, or word that you've received, and then revisit this journal entry often to reinforce the experience and its significance. The third one is a visualization reinforcement. You can dedicate a few minutes each day to recall and vividly reimagine the symbol, feeling, or word given to you. This daily practice helps keep the experience fresh and powerful in your mind. And the fourth one is sleep time reinforcement. Before going to sleep, recall the symbol, feeling, or word. The moments before sleep are very powerful for influencing the subconscious mind. These are all ways of using energy manipulation to bring the desired reality you have quantum jumped to into your current existence. By engaging with your symbol, feeling, or word often in these various ways, you effectively anchor the experience and its transformative power within your consciousness. This ongoing engagement helps you solidify the belief that the outer reality is catching up with your inner shift. Your job at this point is to remain consistent and persistent and regard everything else as an illusion until the full shift takes place. Next is reflection and action. After creating the initial visualization process, spend some time reflecting on that experience. What insights or feelings have emerged? Think about any actions that you can take in your daily life to align more closely with the reality that you visualized. The quantum leap isn't just a mental exercise. It should inspire changes and decisions in your physical reality. And then regular practice. You'll want to engage in this quantum jumping technique often. Consistency is key to deepening the impact of the practice and facilitating lasting change. This technique is designed to be a dynamic and immersive experience. It encourages active imagination, emotional engagement, and a deep exploration of personal desires and potential realities. Remember, the power of this technique lies in your ability to vividly imagine and emotionally connect with the reality that you wish to create. If you would like something guided, I will leave a couple of links in the description of this video to quantum jumping and parallel reality shifting meditations and hypnosis sessions that I've created. These are meditations that I receive a ton of positive feedback on regarding results. Quantum jumping and energy manipulation are not just esoteric concepts. They are tools for understanding and interacting with the fabric of reality. By viewing Earth as a school where we learn these skills, we can approach our lives with a sense of wonder and purpose. As we master these concepts, we not only transform our own lives, but also contribute to the collective evolution of consciousness.